Breaking news. Stop associating us with Simon Ekpa and his gang. IPOB Nigeria cries out. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people. Welcome to Let's Talk TV. And do not forget that this is another new week and a wonderful week for every Biafrans. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you've not yet subscribed, and make sure you turn on your notifications so that you will get notified whenever we drop our spanking news. Now, straight up to the issue on ground, because the IPOB in Nigeria once again have started crying. Simon Ekpa is their major problem, instead of them to be ashamed of the atrocity they've committed. But let me go straight up to the issue, because they have come out, to tell their Nigerian police and the Enugu state governor, their ally, not to associate them with Simon Ekpa and his members. The news in detail. The indigenous people of Biafra IPOB has described as false claims by the Enugu State Governor's media office to the effect that the Nigerian police neutralized 27 kidnapping gang of the Eastern Security Network (ESN) members loyal to Finland-based Simon Ekpa at different locations in Enugu State. He said that the claim is a cheap propaganda against IPOB and Eastern Security Network. This was contained in a statement by the indigenous people of Biafra Media and Publicity Secretary Èkpá Powerful on Thursday. The statement reads in part, according to the report in the Sahara Reporters and other media houses, the Enugu State Governor Media Office claimed that the Nigerian police neutralized 27 criminals and kidnappers within 2 weeks at various locations in the state. The Nigerian police and Enugu government said that some of the neutralized criminals are pro-Biafran agitators loyal to the Finland-based double agent. Then why did they turn around and associate these criminals with the noble IPOB family? Èkpá Powerful continued. He said, for a long time, the indigenous people of Biafra has maintained that there is nothing like autopilot in the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. More so, the criminal gang leader in Finland has no relationship with the Eastern Security Network from the formation of ESN to date or with IPOB. The criminals are kidnappers, have nothing in common with the indigenous people of Biafra, Eastern Security Network, and the Biafran struggle. The Enugu State Governor, Dr. Peter Mba, and the Nigerian police in Enugu State should stop being maliciously mischievous. They should stop the unnecessary blackmail against IPOB and call the criminals by their name. Already the criminals captured said where they belong, and it is not with the indigenous people of Biafran Eastern Security Network. The group warned the Enugu State Governor's Media Office to desist the linking ESN and IPOB to the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, describing him as a double agent. Let me stop here, Goody, because we know the activities of first of all the IPOB Nigeria. We've known their activities. So first, I don't take their talk seriously anymore, because immediately I realize that all they do is for their own interests. Immediately they were exposed by the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. I removed my hand from anything that had to do with them, because people who are not straightforward cannot fight for freedom. That is why the group is destroying every day by day. And to the extent that it is now too bad that IPOB Nigeria has no shame anymore. They don't even have a stance. Today, you're supporting the same state and non-state actors that contributing to the buying of your own people that you're claiming that you're defending. You're fighting against the only man who is making the people see light finally in this Biafran struggle. That shows that you're an enemy of light, and that shows that you're an enemy of Biafra. It is very simple. It is as simple as a crystal. So I won't waste my time on that issue, but let me go straight up, to bring to you the information from the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, where he was able to reply and respond to these criminals who have actually been mocking his name. Please let us watch this important information from the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile, in the person of Simon Ekpa Njoko.
Think of it.
He thought that he can move, have any political movement, to change whatever he want to change then, before he came back to become the governor. He ran away to exile, and probably France, because I know he has a very good relationship with people in France. Now, just like the United States, we are going to present Biafra after 2nd of December as the only remedy to the political crisis in Nigeria today. We will present Biafra as the only remedy to the upsurge of terrorists in the Sahel. I am telling you, nobody will see what we are doing today as a government in exile and don't give us that particular opportunity. We have proven beyond reasonable doubt that as Nigeria as a failed state, the only remedy that will save the life of people and also save the interests of the West, because no matter how you want to say it, we still have to protect the interests of the West, which goes a very long way in making sure that our society still remain in a sane, we still remain in a sane society, both in conflict-wise, insecurity-wise, national security, and what have you. So Nigeria no longer function as a law-governed state, capable of resolving its current political and economic crisis. My people of Biafra, our declaration in December is providing a remedy, providing alternative to the Biafra people and to the world, and to those who have business interests in the area, in Sahel area, Sahel region, and in Nigeria as a whole, because this is going to affect them positively. So Nigeria have found itself in a situation where they have become incapacitated. They are not capable of resolving every crisis that they are facing today. So the state is already a failed state. So what are we going to do in December 2nd? Our declaration will offer solution. And like I said, remedy, remedy, remedy to the economic crisis, to the insecurity, to the upsurge of terrorism, and what have you. And we believe that those who supported Nigeria to commit genocide against Biafrans in the 60s must be very ashamed of themselves today. Though we can see that many of them who are very corrupt, I am talking about those in America, for example, like, some of them we have seen removing Nigeria from the list of, special interest of a state that have committed crime against Christians, for example. Those who remove Nigeria without investigation, they are struggling very hard, trying not to look stupid by their continuous support for the Nigeria, even when they knew that Nigeria is already a failed state. The more they try to revive Nigeria, following their fake diplomatic ties, and the more Nigeria will continue to fail them. So, my people, there is no two ways about it. This time around, we have come to outsmart the nomadic system of Nigeria. And of course, our aim and objective is to bring and restore true democracy in Biafraland, which will affect the entire region. After December 2nd, we will move to the next level, which I call the phase 2 of the Biafra liberation, which this phase 2 will see the establishment and activation of the state institution within Biafraland, which is already functional as I speak. That will take over the Nigeria state functions, will take over the functions of other institutions from the Nigeria state, and that is the part of the delegitimization of Nigeria. And by announcing the United States of Biafra commitment to several international sanctioned principles, policies, and international recognized organization that Nigeria never had. We are going to make sure we approach every international organization that Nigeria has violated their treaties with impunity, providing Biafra to them and presenting Biafra as a remedy and alternative. With what we have done so far, we have been able to prove beyond reasonable doubt that you can't forge any document in Biafra and present it anywhere. We have eliminated the possibility to forge document, unlike the runners and all the criminals in Yoruba land are doing. That's what they do. They make a living by forgery. So my people in the United States, for those who are very, very unsure of what will happen after December 2nd, I am telling you now, giving you a hint. Our declaration of independence or declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra will be expected to legitimize the Biafra government in the eye of other non-terrorist states. This is going to take a very long time, and it requires many diplomatic approach, political approach, and of course, it also requires commitment from the Biafra government, which I believe we are not shaking from that end. In turn, we will be expected to recognize Biafra, and we don't care how long this will take. This kind of legitimization of Biafra state will be culminated in the quest or in our request or appeal to other states and international organizations to recognize the independence of Biafra. Our grievances that we expected to be listed on the declaration document has been drafted or has been drafted by our committee on the declaration of the declaration drafting committee will include the grievance declaration, the institutionalizing declaration, and the commitment declaration. I want you all in the United States to listen to this. Very, very important. We are going to have 3 major grievances in our declaration document. And so if you don't know what we are doing, we are fighting Nigeria academically. We are fighting Nigeria with brain. We are fighting Nigeria physically, and we are fighting Nigeria with gun. So what am I? Let me repeat it again. I said the declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra will cover 3 major grievances. One is grievances declaration, institutionalizing declaration, and a commitment declaration. And this different declaration will be elaborated during the time of our convention in Finland. So when you come to Finland, you're going to have first-hand information, and you are going to read the history, be part of the history, and stay where the history is happening, so that you will not say they told you, or you will not say you watch it from the social media. No, you are going to be there. Those who are privileged to come to Finland, you will be there to witness this thing yourself, how it is done. So, and then after that, you know, when I made a video the other day to explain to Biafrans who will be expecting that immediately after the declaration, the police will disappear from Biafra, no, the military will disappear. Of course, most of them use it to do propaganda, which doesn't move us. Because the thing is that they don't know what we are doing, they don't have the information, and they will never have the information. And even if they do, they will never support Biafra. And we don't expect everybody to support Biafra. Like I've said previously, even this Finland, when they voted 88 over 100, you know how many that voted for Finland Declaration of Independence. So what I'm trying to say is that the United States, those Biafrans in the United States, all of you must understand that the declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra in December is going to come with a heavy Edwakanon. Edwakanon to the enemies, both the outside and within. And so we are going to be taking a little bit step forward to the Edwakanon that is happening presently. It is a must. So those who think that Simon Ekpa is laughing at them or laughing with them, my brother, Don't look at this laugh and this face. I have always warned, if you follow this face, you'll be deceived. I am not here with a clean eye, fighting for Biafra, fighting against Nigeria Islamic State, fighting against the terrorist state of Nigeria, Ejira Anyoma, and Osa Nigeria. Don't look this face, it will deceive you. I want to assure you that in the coming weeks, on this lockdown of Nigeria institution, is going to be a litmus test of what is to come. We will continue to prove to Nigeria terrorist state that they have lost every legitimacy to govern anybody in Biafra territory. That's our target. There is no other target we have. The reason why this 1 month lockdown of Nigeria institution in Biafraland is to prove to them that they have lost the legitimacy. And if they try to bring those terrorists to kill our people and put it on Biafra people who are ready to take it upon them or take it with them, we are not going to move any inch backward, in the sense that when they try to kill people, they say, oh, Simon Ekpa put the lockdown, they are locking. That is what. If you make yourself a willing tool, you have yourself to blame, and your family will ever regret allowing you to be used as a propaganda machine by the Nigeria state. Nothing is going to come out of it, I promise you. Do not fall a victim of the Nigeria state because of your hatred for freedom. Do not fall a victim of the Nigeria state because of the peanut you receive from the secretariat. Secretariat will be raised in time to come. I am telling you, we are still watching them. Let any secretariat open and you see what Biafra is going to do to that secretariat. That land belongs to us, and we dictate and decide how we use it. And after that, we'll rebuild our land. So Biafra government need your support to make sure that we achieve this particular step-by-step delegitimization of Nigeria until December, when we will have our convention in Finland. Thank you from here, and may God bless you. I don't want to waste your time. And let us go to the main program that you have today in the United States. I love all of you.
There were PM. There were.
Una fuga de esa bien bataluga.
Nigeria is dealing with a wrong generation. I promise them that. Very wrong generation. After this, Biafra, liberation, if they hear Okechukwu, they hear Njoku or Onagise, they will know that they will have some kind of reservation. The media team and the United States of America, the Biafrans in the US, over to you. I will be watching and listening. I'm ready to answer any question, please. If you have any question that to ask me, I will be here to address. But remember that the most important thing here is that we must, support the Biafra Defense Forces, and of course, many other activities that we are doing, including the lobbies, including other agency fees, consultation fees, and all that the government is. How we even do this is what I don't know. I am telling you the fact. I am telling you, but God is wonderful. I used to tell the Minister of Finance that, I don't know how this is happening, but every project, we're executing them. Sometimes it's difficult, sometimes, but believe me, how we do this, I don't know. I really don't know. But I know that I catch you there. That's why everything is possible. Thank you all for supporting, and we remain consistent in what we do, and Nigeria will continue to cry. There one.
They were.
PM, I have a question, a very quick question that concerns me.
Simon Ekpa, we held our own dear freedom fighter, the rugged Peter of a time, that cut here into pieces. Simon Peter nke Jesus Christ meeting woman obo, but Simon nke bụ Simon Ekpa. Ada meeting woman obo, or they meme. Any year we know they hear instruction, I get better you better. Simon Ekpa nke n'ebe ma ntị, ma aka, ma ụkwụ, ife niile ọ na-ebe ya ebe. So reason. Listen to instruction. Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa. You call this man as if he's a devil. Come to think of it, use your mental disampeku. You have sense. Chukwokika Biama created sense in you. Think of it. If not because of this man, Simon plus Ekpa, we know him. If not because of this man, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu could have been forgotten. That great guy in DSS custody in Kwak Niger could have been forgotten. But when you hear sit at home, you remember that there is a man called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody suffering for you. So that should give us one reason to respect that man, because he's an intelligent, he is not a devil. Simon Ekpa, I respect you. Hail Biafra! Remember that we are going home. We are going home.
All right, thank you so much. Your questions may come now.
Yeah,
And you
sorry, can I
as
just throw
well.
this question, please?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir. But my PM, sir, I remember you've always told us, you know, the day Biafra will come, and then you have a 5 years project to restore Biafra. And suddenly, you know, and you also told us that you will bring Finland to Biafraland. And while I was listening to Alexander Stubb today, I discovered that he told the Ukrainian people that they fought for their own independence from 1939 to 1944. And I decided to take my calculator. It was 5 years. Keep myself, sir. Is it by happenstance or by divinity that you are working so hard to make sure that ours also becomes 5-year project? We are seeing it, you know, play out, and it's almost coming to pass. It's a question that I'm really interested to hear from you, sir.
I know that many of you will do that. I know that many of you will take your calculator after watching the President of Finland speech to calculate how many years. And so I'm not surprised that this question is coming. But as you know, everything about Biafra is divine. When I make that proclamation, I did not even consider how many years Finland fought. That is the fact. I didn't put it into list of consideration, you know. But before joining the Biafra struggle, I undergo different, different spiritual thing, So on my own, it is not just something that I wake up. When I came, I came. When I came out, I came out. And those who followed the beginning, the first time I ever made any video on social media about Biafra, I said that Nigeria, it is time to bring out your best. I know why I made that comment. And of course, those who were fighting with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu then, some of them who knows me very well in Finland, I didn't know that these were actually just a political pressure group. Like now you can see the difference between freedom fighting movement and the political pressure group. Political pressure group, they are, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was fronting himself as a leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, hoping that the people following him are actually following him for the same purpose. But today, you can see that God have exposed them. You can see that they are now romancing Nigeria. You can see that those things they were accusing me of is actually what they are doing. You can see that today they are telling you how Nigeria is a sovereign state and all that. They are recognizing Nigeria sovereign state. You can, so these are the things that, I'm a little bit deviating because these are just something connected. So what I have to tell you is that when I made that statement, I did not consider Finland 5 years of war with Russia. I remember that that's a different thing. Remember that Finland, 5 years, it was 5 years of war. It was not actually 5 years of agitation. So it's a different thing. So if we would begin to calculate Finland, independence move, it dated back to 18 something, okay? Like the time, the other day, I tried to explain the fight for independence. And one thing you should know is that before Finland got independent, they have some kind of autonomy. That's what people don't know. They actually had some kind of autonomy. You know, they have some kind of autonomy that they were able to check how they can govern themselves and all that. And that's exactly what we have actually replicated so far by creating the de facto government. And Nigeria don't know what we are doing, you know. So, and we can see how it has worked. We have also tested it by the exile government. Finland did not have exile government, you know, like we are having now, even though other countries have exile government and all that. So it is something that that just, you know, is just a divine statement I made. And I'm following that statement, you know, the December, this declaration, you know, so many people don't know how this declaration is going to happen and what we expect to, you know, how we are going to move very fast after that. But maybe when they will be watching the program live, and then the rain will begin to fall, because the program alone, you know, I don't want to say what we're going to do, but believe me, I believe you're going to be here in Finland. You are going to have
Yes, I'm going to be there live and direct.
You're going to have a special task. You're going to have a special task, you know, in the media.
Yes, sir.
I will tell you when you come. So because I want this particular one to be captured. It's going to give a shock wave. Well, you know, what you're going to see when you come to Finland. I don't want to say it here so that, you know, but let it be like that. So yes, 5 years is 5 years, and 5 years is this year. It's actually ending this December. So this December, after the declaration, we move to the phase 2 of the liberation of Biafra, which is fighting to recognize Biafra government and at the same time, delegitimizing Nigeria. With the authority given to us by the Biafra people, over 50 million voted already. You can't ignore that. Nobody in this world will ignore the number of votes we have gained from the self-referendum. It is already in Wikipedia, approved by Wikipedia. You can never ignore it. The more they try to look down on what we are doing, the more we get validity and legitimacy from the outside world. You're going to see it happening. So when they were telling you, nobody's supervising it, where is the UN? What is happening today? Are the think tank not reporting it? Are the, you know, many institution, policy-making institution in the world not reporting the Biafra self-referendum? They don't know what is coming. Just watch and see. We have outsmarted Nigeria, and there is nothing that will make Nigeria not to break up. And I'm leading this breakup of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you, PM. There were. Thank you. PM,
Yes.
if I'm permitted, can I just use 1 minute to talk to our Biafrans?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Hello, Biafrans. Greeting from here, and greeting for all members of the cabinet and my fellow Biafrans Biafrans at large. We Biafrans, we love our nation. We love to be free. And we all here in this Zoom that are participating in this town hall meeting with our PM today. We know the reason why we are here. So we can run faster than our shadow. Please, kindly, if you are listening to our PM speech, at the end, he boiled it back to finance, money. Our Liberation Army need to be funded. What we are doing, we need money. Please, if you are supporting, support from the bottom of your heart. Give the best gift you can give, like Abel, not like Cain. We need money, and we have various committees that if you are one of the genuine ones, if you want to join any of these 3 committees here, we have Finland Sponsorship Committee. We have Finland Sponsorship Membership. We have Biafran Redeclaration, which will happen in December 2nd. We have the committee that is called Finland Biafra Redeclaration Sponsorship Committee. And we also have the sponsorship membership. And we also have the lobbies that are working for Biafrans now. So everyone saw that a couple of days ago were there with our PM, with the president of Eritrea. Please, we need fund, all this required money. So if you want to join the lobbies, sponsorship, or you want to join any of these sponsorship, whether the Finland Redeclaration sponsorship member or the sponsor, kindly reach out to the finance minister. The phone number, Maziraf, if you can please display the phone number so that whoever want to be part of this committee, if they can reach out to me, please. And we also have other committees that if you are interested, we want everyone to be part of what we are doing. If you standing behind the fence, the door is open. So tomorrow, don't say that you didn't have the opportunity to join. We need money. So all these committees we need the money to be able to actualize the dream that we are all yearning for. And for all of us that believe in our Prime Minister, the one that is leading us now, let's not shy away from giving him the tools, the necessary support that he deserves, that he's asking us for. That is financial. Our financial support will lead us a long way, and that will also make the job easy for our Prime Minister, since we all believe in him, we all believe in his leadership. We can't just shout, Obatobi, we believe in what you are doing, without supporting him as well, because that would make the job very easy for him. Please, my number to reach is 443-447-2759. Reach out to me so you can join one of these committees, the lobbies, sponsorship, the Finland Redeclaration sponsorship members, and the Finland Redeclaration sponsor. When I say Finland, that's where we will have our convention to redeclare Biafra, not to redeclare Finland, please, to redeclare Biafra. Ndewo, thank you. Ndewo PM.
Thank you very much, Minister of Finance. It's very important that they know this as we move towards, especially from this moment, going forward is very important. Very, very, very important. We need to up our game. Our defense need to have on end, where they need to have granates like never before. When they wage war against us for like many months and weeks, they were wondering whether we have granite in trailer and all that. Yes, we have granite in trailer. So now we want to have it in, what is it, in coaches. We want to have granite in coaches because we're entering, a different stage of this fight. So we need to have granite in coaches. And remember that we can never go into conventional warfare. No matter how they try to drag us into it, we are in charge of this thing. So we know exactly how to fight Nigeria. It is something that I am born to do. So fight Nigeria is what I am in this life to do. And we're going to defeat Nigeria this time around. We already defeated them. It's just that we needed just a steady push, a steady push that we are pushing now without any break. That's all. And after the declaration, nobody will ignore us. I am telling you the fact. Nobody, no government in this world will ignore us. How can he ignore 50 million vote? How can he ignore 30 million votes? It's already official. So how can he ignore that? And the thing is that everything is documented, everything with evidence, with videos and all that. So you cannot ignore that. And if you say that this is not authentic or anything, we will allow you to go and conduct your own, but we are going to be in charge of our land during the conduct of this self-referendum. That is the condition. Otherwise, you must ratify the self-referendum we are having. So, but if you say that you are going to have your own self-referendum on behalf of the Biafra people, then we are completely going to be in charge of our land. There will be no police, Nigeria police. There will be no Nigeria army, terrorist army during this time. That is the condition. If that is not okay by you, then you have to ratify the self-referendum we have conducted with our resources. Thank you.
I just want to chip this in. I miss it. We have an IOU program that is going on. For those that want to support the cause of Biafra, they can contact the business committee, and you can visit our website from our website, you will see the number that was listed there. Please kindly contact us so that you can participate in the ongoing IOE. And so you're not going to regret to do that and to be part of it. Thank you.
Thank you, Finance Minister. Emmanuel, your hand is up. Unmute yourself.
Well, I greet you, Biafra. Ndewono. Abraham. I greet you all. I say, Prime Minister, welcome to Prime Minister, welcome to the United States of America. I follow every step you guys are taking. I don't need to waste time. It's just to say thank you very much. And I'm chipping in $50 for today's town hall meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you.
The
payment has been made through the website, and I've posted my receipt to Angie, the WC rep, and Dr. Ngozi.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Mazi.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Jude, over to you.
Okay. Looks like the video is not working right now, but that's okay. I just want to thank our Prime Minister for all the...
Your video if you want.
Okay, just
want
want
to that wants that video on, please go ahead and put it on, please.
One second. All right, is okay, good. I think I can see myself now. So PM, welcome to United States. Just as always, I appreciate the work you're doing. I'm asking here by here Biafra, Oregon, or to take my 90, but I could at the say, so I'm going to support the wonderful speech you made today with $250. Keep up the good work you're doing. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
As a matter, I'm now in Ohio, so I'll be sending the money to Chichi, our Ohio admin.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Media,
thank
let's
you,
move.
I think we are one plus, unmute yourself. One plus, unmute yourself. One plus, you have the mic. Unmute yourself. One plus. One plus. One plus, you muted yourself again. Unmute yourself, one plus. Okay, go ahead.
Now?
Yeah, speak up.
Obatobi, you are welcome to United States of America. We greatly appreciate the efforts you are making in trying to make sure that we have our freedom. Sorry, I am not in the house, in the Massachusetts house. This is Prince CK calling from United States of America. But I still have to join because I know what we are doing that is very, very important. I just have a question to ask. This question is this. What do you think, Obatobi, could be the intention of Nigerian government trying to limit Biafrans as a Southeast, even when they know that Biafra is beyond Southeast? Because by their action, and if you look at, just like you said, a lot of things they are doing, which indirectly they are telling us that they have recognized that Biafrans are going. By everything they are doing, they are trying to remove Southeast in it. And they know that Southeast, Biafra is far beyond Southeast. What do you think would be their intention, sir?
Their intention is just as stupid as them. That is exactly what there is no intention. You know, the point is that it is even good they are doing it. You know, they think that the Biafra we are fighting is the Biafra of when they created the 6th geopolitical zone. First of all, his sixth geopolitical zone was a fraud. Nobody voted for it. So they don't know where we are coming. You know, one thing is that, you know, Nigeria is looking, they don't look beyond their nose in this whole thing we are doing. They are looking at our faces. They're looking at Ojukwu failed. They're looking at Biafra failed, you know, in the 60s. They're looking at the 3 million children that died. So they were, you know, they are still taking us for a joke. And I like it because, you know, if they had taken me very seriously when Mazen Andikara was kidnapped, you know, maybe, who knows? But, you know, so I like the fact that they enjoy my dancing, enjoy my, you know, my laughing and making all those